Hey guys, welcome back to Mobile Design Guy. I'm so glad you joined us for another video. Today is going to be all about app rating for iOS and for Android. Google Material and Hig, whatever, they're both the same. We're here to talk about both platforms and how to do this natively. A quick thing, just if you're not a subscriber to the Mobile Design Guy, it's free to do so. You can cancel at any time. So super easy. There's a red button right below the video. Just click it. You'll get notified first when we put up new videos to help you design your apps with excellence. Just to let you know, you have to live inside those environments when you're designing. And one of the things people miss that I feel like is one of those little details, because we're all about the little details here at Mobile Design Guy. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to those details. That's how you create with excellence. That's how you really create an amazing experience for your user. And so, app rating, right? People hate it. It pops up at the very worst moments, in most apps. Right when you're going to click pay that person or transfer that money or book that flight or whatever it might be. It's always like boom, pop up, and you're like, I'm gonna give you 1 star just for popping up in front of my face right here. So this video and the blog post, which the link is down in the description below, with some examples and some downloads for you to have as a base to start with, is all about that. Is all about the app rating and how it can actually be beneficial to you if you design it properly. Take time with your developers to get them to customize it and make sure that your user actually can have a pretty low friction experience with the app rating. First of all, you've got to find a way with your developers, and it is possible because I've done it, to have that app rating pop up at the right times. You want it popping up after they've completed a positive action. So if they just transferred money, they just paid a bill, they just booked a flight, they just did a successful search for a flight, a hotel, whatever it might be, they just sent an email out. There's so many different, they just finished a game, whatever the situation might be where it's positive. Does that make sense? Where they've completed something, they've done what they've done, but they're not quite out of it, so you still catch them right there at the end and say, hey, do you like this app? You're 95% more likely, according to my data, to actually get a 5-star rating from them. You're 90% likely, if they do not like your app, if you give them an option to give you feedback instead of rating, you're 90% more likely to not get a 1-star rating and to get that feedback, which allows you to improve the app, unless it's just some crazy person. It allows you to improve your app so you get those 5-star ratings or 4-star ratings. I don't know how to express this enough. Like, make it an experience that is easy to. So this, just like with no data connection and app permissions, this is all kinds of falls into the same kind of realm. You want to be creative. You want to reduce the friction, the pain. You want to help your user to achieve success, because especially in this moment, but also with app permissions and no data and all this other stuff, everything is a little piece that makes up the app and makes it better for you, for your business owners, and ultimately for your user. And so if you get these app permissions right, if you look at my examples in the blog and you download that app and download that file and start thinking about how you can be creative, keep it simple, keep it clean, walk them through it. Hey, do you like our app? No? Okay, let's keep you away from the ratings because it matters. I know a lot of people don't think so, but it matters. You are losing tons of users from downloading your app every day for just 1-star review. And you get a bunch of them, you're just crashing and burning. That's why, not to go off on a rabbit trail here, but restaurants that I see 1-star reviews on Yelp or Google and they don't even reply. I mean, they just stack up, or apartments or houses or whatever the reviews might be. I'm like, as a business owner, you have to address that. You have to. I mean, you may not realize it, but you're literally costing yourself money every time someone reads that review, because they're going off to your competitor, they're just giving up, they're like, no way. You don't even get a chance for them to try it and see if it actually is something good. You're not ever gonna have a perfect 5-star rating most of the time, but you strive for it, and you need to think about those little details. Now, you don't want to accommodate 1 or 2 users. You want to have your research, your testing, you want to be thinking about stuff, but everything can be improved, and that feedback is so valuable. So if you ask them, are you happy with our app? And they say no, you can drive them to a feedback form. Super simple, do not overcomplicate this. Keep it simple. Do I need to say that again? Keep it simple. Make sure that you get their name, their email, if you already have that, pre-populate it, and let them give you a rating if your developers can program that in, so you kind of let them pick up 1 to 5-star rating with inside of your app, in your world, not in the App Store, not in Play Store. This is all inside of your world. And then just write a few lines of what they're not happy about. Hey, what can we do better? Just ask that question and they'll tell you. And then you can use that to get better 5-star ratings. And you've driven them away, because they're back in the app or back doing something else. You've driven them away from the App Store and Play Store, because you want to care for them, right? It's just like if I walk in a store like Target and I walk up to the customer service center, they want to care for me. Like, they want to know what the problem is and how they can fix it. Now, if I walk up and say, hey, I'm mad at you because my gum is not free, can you make sure that I get free gum? Now that's just, okay, you gotta use some common sense now. And you can't be like, well, oh, they agreed with me, that one person agreed with me, so now that makes it law that this should be designed a certain way. Don't do that either. Think about your things in a logical, clear way, and have empathy for your users, but don't get crazy, and don't let the users get crazy. So this is a really quick video. I've already talked way too long. Be sure and check out the blog post. The link is down in the description below. It goes in a lot more detail about this, and you can see some examples and download a sketch file. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Become part of the Mobile Design Guy channel and blog. It's easy to do. Just click it. You'll be notified first when we put up videos. We're here to help you design native apps for iOS and Android with excellence, in a way that your users will appreciate that you understand their platform, understand them, and that you're caring for them. And I promise you, it will lead you to personal success in your design career. It will lead you to success in your team. It will lead your business to success in the way that their app is received and adapted and used. It will ultimately, and most importantly, help your user to have a better life, to do things more productively, more efficiently, and you're caring about them. And when you care about others and you help them get what they need, it always comes full circle. So until the next video, keep designing with excellence.